Peace, family. I am Chidiki, aka Chi Vital, and I am back with another tool for your toolkit. Yes, I'm talking about identity theft and leveling up. Go get your notebooks because y'all about to tap in to this download I have for y'all. And yes, mother has been out there in the astro, so I got hella information for you all. So let's do this. As you tune in, thumbs up this video. That means to like the video and share it. Please do share it with your family. And yes, your girl, keep it real spark right here. I'm about to talk about the truth. And the truth is, my edges are well laid. My hair still gross. So eat well. Well, you know what? I might get 30 minutes live here with y'all. Yeah, man. As you tune in, let me know where you tuning in from. What up, what up? Peace. Akia. What up, Akia Faye? You have two names of women that are very important to me, my family. So I like to extend some love to that vibration that you're carrying. All right, be minty, divine alchemy. Shouts out to y'all. What up, Faith E? Long time no see, homie. What up? What up, Black Venusian? Thank you for the roses, darling. I love flowers. By the way, I love fresh flowers. By the way, Lottie Child, what up? How you doing? I am actually experiencing a bit of thirst and hunger all of a sudden. So if y'all don't mind, make sure y'all thumbs up this video. It's not y'all here so far. I just started. Make sure the likes match the number of thumbs up. Please don't waste my time because I'm about to really go in on y'all. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself something to drink. Y'all let everyone know what to do in the chat. Let me know where you tuning in from so I can shout out your city. Although I'm in Maryland, shout out to Brooklyn, Flatbush to be specific. You know, Brooklyn all day, and to all of my yards people, wagwan. I'm back, family. Yes, I got me a little filter here. I had the joint for the sink, but that didn't make it. So cheers to me and my filtered water. I just spar right quick. I might still be breathing in my mouth, but I enjoy a good horseplay. Houston, Texas, and what up, Raleigh? That last ritual was fire. What are you talking about? I feel like I've been in Ritual City like almost every day now. As you all know, I have made a very sound decision to protect the sensitivity of my psyche, to not be chasing these algorithms, but to show up when I have an official download. But otherwise, I'm behind the scenes working on products and such, and making sure to put my energy into that. Mississippi, holla. Oh, London, UK. Okay, okay. Aya Fire's in the building. Back in the dojo. All right. So listen, this is not just gonna address those of you. Hold up. I need to see some more likes. I need some more likes on this video. Let's do that. By the way, there is only one more, okay? Black Lily body spray. So if you have not already copped that, you have one final chance. Whoever gets it first and last, that'll be it for you all. I just put the link in the chat. I only have one more of the Black Lily body splash. It was charged specifically when Venus and Saturn conjoined under that new moon. So that is definitely Lilith energy. You don't want to miss out on that. Sometimes I make things that are just not going to be made again. So there's only one left. If you want to go grab that, go to hocwellness.com and copy it. It's only one more left. Okay? All right, so here's where I'm going to start. Put one in the chat if y'all ready for me to go in. Identity theft and leveling up. Because there's a couple of things that have been going on and I want to address it. So there's only one thing that's not relevant to you all who are newbies, meaning that you have not been doing your work, but you're here at the right time because this video is meant for you if you're here. If you see this video, you're definitely going to get something from it because that's the way I tune my vibration. All right, so everybody was definitely feeling that Lilith energy, right? Y'all over there with the family. Oh, Coke College. That's a shout out to y'all, Coke College gang gang. Was going heavy into that Lilith energy. Okay. Everybody loves to feel even more attractive and to tap into that sexual energy. Whether you're single or you're not, you're playing the field, you're getting your money up. That sexual energy is essential to life. Obviously, if you don't have sexual energy, one, you can't procreate and put your energy, yourself, your person, your DNA and carry it forward. Neither will your ideas surpass your lifetime. Creative energy is essential to life and legacy. All right, point to blank, period. So that Lilith energy, when we're talking about sexual attraction and all of that, that's obvious, right? Getting that money vibration is directly attuned to your ability to sustain and survive yourself here on the planet and to thrive. For you to have that no BS attitude, to have that I don't give a F attitude, that energy has to be like I'm totally confident in what it is that I'm doing, who I am, and how I'm going to move forward in life. All right. But let's talk about how this Pluto energy is moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius to totally bang on all types of forms of oppression and authority. Okay. But moving out of Capricorn, the truth, Pluto, the transformation, death and transformation, how you're going to get dragged. All right. Lilith, that energy that brings you to that place of total actualization, self-awareness, and knowing where you are, where you stand, and what you mean to this planet is going to drag you through the mud. All of y'all are looking for that vixen energy. Yo, every vixen, put one in the chat if you're a vixen and you already know you had to go through the mud to get to this place of I don't give a F. This is how I'm moving in life. Like it, love it. I don't care. This is what I'm doing. Press one in the chat if you've already gone through that energy. And that's why the world responds to you with a huge yes. And your haters, even in their hate, are giving you a huge yes, because they're giving you mad attention, mad energy, so you can continue to be the bad bee that you are in life. Matter of fact, forget the ones. Let me see some fire emojis in the chat. Let me see that fire emoji in the chat, because we all know that once you don't give a F and you living your life at 100, nobody can stop you. You're beyond the limitations of what everybody is telling you what goes, what doesn't go. It doesn't matter because you are self-autonomous. All right. The beauty of that is this. There's no getting there without getting dragged. Fact checking. Put 100 in the chat if that's a fact. You don't get to this place of autonomy where you do what it is that you feel like doing without getting dragged first. All right, so without a doubt, what happens is this. Okay, so pay attention. You get dragged, yes, by the people, but and for this, when it gets into self-work and we go into the root of things, which is this whole energy of Pluto leaving Capricorn and getting to the root of things to the public. That's how we feel right now. Because it's not really about them. All they doing is triggering the things about you that you feel about yourself, you judge about yourself, and you question about where you're at in life. And these are the conversations that are harder because while we put a lot of weight on what the other people on the outside think and feel, we always going to be harder on ourselves. Nobody does it better than us. Nobody, for the perfectionists in the room, nobody drags us more than we drag ourselves. And I'd like to say we don't drag ourselves for no reason. We drag ourselves because we know when we're faking. We know when we're being lazy. We know when we can do more. We know when we're doing more and the most for the wrong people and the wrong reasons. Everybody else could be fooled, but you can never, ever, 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 ever fool yourself. All right. So at the end of the day, if you're losing sleep right now, it's because there's some aspect of your reality that is not in alignment where you should actually be, and you're feeling it very strongly right now. Let me get some fire emojis in the chat if that's the truth. So here's how some of it's looking up. I'm also talking to you about not being able to sleep too well, right? Being attacked, you fighting, you get dreams, da da da. Also, you look into how can I appear differently? How am I do my hair differently? Do I want to do lashes anymore? Do I want to do the whole like little, you know, the couplets, or do I want to do the expensive joints? Do I want to go natural? Do I need to lose some weight? Do I want to color my hair? Do I want to shave my head? Do I like right now? I can sense that it's a lot of folks out there trying to figure out what's the look that's going to match how I really feel, especially moving into this Aquarius energy where it's like, man, I've been wearing this same like weave type fits a certain type of genre of person for a minute, but I really feel like a rock star. Like I want to go mobile. I want to bald the sides. I want to wear pink hair. I want to like. How many of y'all experiencing that right now? I know y'all feeling it. I'm picking up on it. That's why I'm like, all right, let me jump on this. Let me do this live. That's why it's flowing like this. Cause I'm totally just gonna pull, right? Definitely gonna pull. So here's the thing, right? This is your time. This is your time to tap into that space of being fearless and aligning with how you really feel. So if you feel like expressing yourself in a different type of color, different kind of clothing, different hair and different makeup and no makeup, you just want to like, I want to be naked because I want to get into the space where I just accept who I am, what I am, and how I express. This is your time to do that. You have support that. And what's dope about it is that while you're in space, you also are loving up on each other because the energy of growing up, cuffing, just for the season, right? Valentine's Day is on us. But what does this have to do with identity theft? And this is where it's going to get a little deep. Because all of that is superficial. It's connected to the root of who you are. Okay? All of that is superficial, but it's connected to the root of who you really are. Now, I entitled this video Identity Theft because one main theme that continues to show up for me is that as we move through realizing, is the audio choppy for you all? You want me to slow down a little bit? Because like I'm freestyling to silence. So you can't hear the rhythm, but I'm in the flow. How's the audio for you? Press one in the chat if it's perfect. No, ain't nothing covering the mic but a hater. Energetically, I don't. I don't exclude them either. I'm about to turn off this water on the turtle tank. Good? All right, cool. So here we go with identity theft. Identity theft is really about those who identify with you based on who you have access to or who you're attached to. Put some bombs in the chat because it's about to get like that right now. I want to see bombs in the chat. Identity theft is about those who showing you mad love because of who you have access to or who you're attached to. First off, I want everybody in the chat to type in here hashtag I am me. Hashtag I am me. Whether you're a wife, husband, a mother, a sister, a cousin, a best friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, hashtag I am me. A lot of folks is gonna come your way over the have come your way over the years, all because of who you're attached to, the titles you carry that are attached to other people, and what they are beginning to experience as you peel the skin on this onion is more you, just you being you doing you. And a lot of these folks ain't ready to experience 100% you. They got so familiar and so comfortable with who you've been this whole time while attached to somebody else. Let me see an Ashe in the chat if you already know. If it's already happening. Okay, super attached. Everybody in the game. Oh, I'm friends with such and such because they part of the Palmer Jerry game. Or I'm with such and such because they part of the college. Or I'm friends with such and such because they part of the or I'm cool with such and such because they cool with this person or that person. Like, about to be a rude awakening. It's about to be a rude awakening. Because you're going to see how people might link up with other people, but they expressing themselves how they truly are without all of that. And for those of you who like to fake and be like, oh, let me try to be cool with this person because they cool with that person, you're gonna get so fast, you're gonna go back to the net and not know where your head going. Okay? Because while you get caught up in all of that, like folks is living their best life. Folks are living their best life. So my thing that I'm gonna pose to you at this time is who are you? Hashtag I am me. Who are you? Who are you outside of all of those attachments? Who are you outside of those societies? Who are you outside of those groupings? Who are you outside of that family? Because then when you assess that, then you're going to know for a fact what value do you bring. And everybody who's attached to you, right? They either gonna see you for you and understand and value you for the value you authentically bring to the circle, or they're gonna get lost in the illusion of suddenly either you don't have value because the whole time it was fake and it was on your nuts because you was connected to somebody else, or they're not gonna be able to see the value because it wasn't in a vibration or a frequency to match what it is that you're bringing to the room. So they're gonna fall off, right? Or the facts are like you just not for them. So at that point in time, as you see those shifts happen in the grouping and who really bang with you and who don't bang with you, and they looking to see who you connect to and all of that, and they want to try to keep you in a space that keeps them comfortable because of their projections of how things should go, right? You got to be able to be solid and confident in who you are and step forward with a maximum level of strength, courage, and clarity. Because those attachments, those relationships in the real world, they're personal. They're personal. How they really move and how they groove is nobody's business. And we're moving into a space where, like, what everybody wants to experience this level of freedom. Like, I can be me, I can do me, I can talk to you, I can give you value, I can serve my purpose in this world and totally be free in how I move in my personal life. The problem is with a lot of folks who are out here in the public view is that they're still in the paradigm of what is happening here in front of everybody. I have to continue to live up to whatever it is box that they've created because of the box that I've given them. Like, here's the gift box. I'm Chi Vital, aka Kim Chi, and you all know me as whatever the hell address is that you want to add to me, right? And if I decide to share some other aspect of myself, how many people will just fall to the side and be like, oh no, like, what's happening? No, if that's you, here's a jewel for you. If you experience that anxiety, yo, mother, fairy love mover, king, MF and G, let me tell you a jewel. If you start to experience that kind of anxiety from this distance of a relationship, ask yourself, ask yourself, what are your attachments to the energy you are engaging with right here? Why are you here with me right now? Why are you here with any of the identities, any of the titles or the figures that you connect with through this virtual space? Why are you there? Are you there to hop on a wagon? Or are you there to get jewels and the information that's being shared with you? Are you there to try and act like you living in somebody's living room, but you're really not? And then why are you trying to be in a virtual living room instead of being present with the living room that you probably don't have because you're sleeping on a couch and sharing with somebody else and you need to get your bag so you can be on your own feet? This is that space. This is that space. It is all love because I'm always going to give y'all tools to go and get to the root of things. What's bothering you? What's really bothering you? So where did this come from? Because I told y'all, I promise I'm gonna always teach from a space of my own experience, me being myself, right? And what I feel I've experienced as far as identity theft is like, this is going to hit deep for some of y'all, all right? I'm a mixed child. I come from a freaking conglomerate, like a United Nations type of situation. Not only through my DNA, but even as a family structure. Like my whole family structure is very like unique and broad, spread out. So how does that reflect into the way that I present myself, how I talk to the people, or things that I process, and why is it I'm able to tap in so many different places? right? There's the gift and then there's the area for growth. The gift is access to so much information in so many different realities, spiritually and physically, in a mundane world. But I do realize that there are these spaces where it's like you gotta choose. You want to be this or you want to be that. You want to be this or you want to be that. And some of y'all don't really have a choice, but the whole world thinks that because they see things in black and white that you should have to be able to experience black and white, but you literally can't. If you can't, or else you're going to negate some other aspect of yourself. So, for example, right, spiritually, I will come to you and be like, I'm light all day. Like I'm light, I'm love and light. Like I am. I love y'all. I love what I do. I love creating more spaces of love, right? The whole thing is building love and sacred space. Okay. At the same time, right? I can't ignore the aspect of myself that can get really better. And before I could recognize those spaces of my access to darkness, it was toxic. It was toxic because my relationship is like a whole internal fight. Like, no, I don't want to get too, but I had to examine it. And so I'm pushing you forward to examine all of those pieces. Just look at it. Look at it. Where does it come from? Why do you feel that way? I was just at a Galentine's thing today with my daughter, and the moms were talking about the children and different levels of development. And they're like trying to talk to them about, well, how does this person feel? How does that person feel? And at the end of the day, right, I was like, occupational hazard. I'm going to share some jewels. I do this all the time. Forget how that person makes you feel. Let's stop talking about how other people do anything. Change the language. How do I feel in the presence of? Because the feeling that I feel, I want it to be about me in that space. Vibrationally, whether it's a person or not, I want to know how do I feel in this moment and how does it reflect something deeper for me to tap in. Let me get some more likes, y'all. So I don't want y'all to miss access to this information because the planet supported. You work with Lilith, although she can make you get into that bad bee energy, you need to understand whether you are a square, where that bad bee energy comes from. That bad bee energy comes from being dragged. Like, I'm going to be dragged by people because I'm going for what I really want. I'm going to be dragged by the freaking peanut gallery in my head for going towards what I truly desire, regardless of how painful that can feel sometimes. I'm gonna be dragged for using a strategy of, well, this makes sense in my physical life, and I have to have a certain level of discipline and diplomacy in order to be successful in these spaces, regardless of the fluff that people have been giving me. Like, how many of you have maintained certain relationships, knowing that, like, these relationships, although they may not satisfy your whole cookie cutter, make you feel good, cooking stuff, in real terms, they do satisfy the numbers. They do satisfy, motivating you to work harder. They do satisfy your desire to learn more. They do satisfy um, telling you the truth, although it might hurt your feelings. And other people tell you, oh, well, if it doesn't feel good, then you shouldn't be there. I'm telling you that this Lilith work is about, it ain't so much if it don't feel good, you shouldn't be there. You should be able to feel uncomfortable and still tap into your joy, okay? Feel uncomfortable and still tap into what you need to do in order to get your bag, still feel uncomfortable and be able to move through those spaces and see into the truth and dismantle it with radical acceptance. That was Thursday. I'm gonna say, don't waste time feeling bad. Don't waste time feeling bad. And know that, please know this, okay? If you take the time to have this hardcore conversation with yourself through your dreams, through what shows up as a black smoke or an owl or whatever your imagination creates, okay? Your psyche presents to you so that you can know that they created it. No matter how real it is, I want you to like embrace it. Embrace it and not for anybody else's business or to satisfy other people. Like really just document that experience. What is what is being revealed to me? Because you know you're not being attacked by anything else. You're being faced with the uncomfortable truth, and that feels like an attack. You feel me? Anytime somebody tells you something that is true and it's uncomfortable, it feels like an attack. That's clearly where our defense mechanisms come up. I swear to you. I think what was it yesterday? I'm not gonna say names, but the person was like, um, basically like, could I STF you, right? Shut my mouth about something I was saying because it was annoying. But she's like, you could say my name, right? And instead of like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Shut up. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I just got quiet because what I was saying was annoying. The truth was I was asking one question, the question was answered, and somehow I was trying to find another question that asked the same question, right? But I'm in this space. I'm in this space where y'all don't have nothing for me. Nobody has the healing antidote for me but me. But only if I'm willing to sit in that uncomfortable space of like, you can't trigger me. You only can turn a light switch on in certain areas that might have been a blind spot, but I'm willing to sit in it so I can see it clearly. Like you have to be that kind of gangster. Like it's not really top notch gangster when you go after other people. It's more top notch gangster when you can sit with yourself and be like, I like tighten that up. I like tap yourself like, okay, all right, put this here, put this there. As you need your energy here. That's the only time, like, eh, we can all like bark at other people. You know what I'm saying? But like that silence is golden. That space where you sit and you reflect on yourself, and then you keep it 100. Like, okay, you're right. My fairies already know. I don't play with them in real life. Put some fairies in the chat. My fairy gang is in the building. They already know I don't play with them. There's priorities to all of this. So anyway, the identity theft is this. Meanwhile, you might also be attached to your relationships with other people that make you feel fabulous. You're like, yeah, I'm rubbing shoulders with like the big dogs, or this person is making this kind of money and I'm in that circle, or I can travel, I can do this, and I'm around these other people. Like, F them other people and just have a moment to sit down and know who you are outside of those attachments. Because the same way you're responding to your life because other people are around, imagine if they weren't there. And what is it about you that is shining, that keeps people around or keeps people at bay? Understand that for yourself so nobody else can come to you with it. Because as you shift into your really unruly free self and living more spirit led and understanding how to harmonize between survival, thriving, structure, and freedom of expression, there's going to be situations that fall away. But you got to be so secure in that you let it fall away because your tribe is coming. You know what I'm saying? People who stay, they're going to be there for the long run, at least a couple decades. And everybody else who comes through is going to be a real nice adventure. Okay, so can y'all promise me to do that? Please, can y'all promise me to do that? I'm letting y'all know. I don't know if somebody went and grabbed this last one here. Okay, we in the middle of charging up y'all money baths. That joint is potencia. Um, but after, y'all, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's going. It's going, y'all. It's going. So after that, I got some other joints for y'all. The money bath is being made. If you didn't order the money bath already, you can text me or you can text T, but since you here on my channel, you can text me. TOT. 202-810-1876 for the money baths. What we got left? What we got left? Yeah. Oh, I think we only have like 5 of them left. I think we only have like 5 of them left. So text me right quick if you want that. That joint is swimming in money and the energy is superb. It's definitely going to be one of those bangers. Okay. What y'all talking about? 5 baths? What's 5 baths? I don't know. But look, tell me what your question is. And Lottie, if you want that, you already know to text us. Lastly, since this Black Lily body spray is out, I'm not making it again until maybe we have it in Eclipse. Because I like to go all the way in on the dark side when it comes to Lilith. She is so powerful. And when it comes to going out into the public space, you gotta know how to carry it. So I'm not gonna make a whole bunch ever. And when I do, I'll let y'all know. Okay. Other than that, um, yeah, that's some other things in the works. Oh, Mother's Floor Wash, the Temple Grade Floor Wash. The shipment has come in. The shipment has come in. So, oh, wait. Dang. All right, so I don't have the link, right? But here, this is the website. So copy this joint. It's in the chat right now. www.occultcollege.com. Make sure you save that as a tab because when Mother's Floor Wash comes through, everybody who went through the winter solstice, press fire emoji in the chat if you had the sample and you're like, yo, son, that joint is on a whole nother level. T said to let y'all know that he's gonna be doing a whole entire lecture on my flow washes because that is my specialty. That's one of my specialties. Let me say that because I'm very talented when it comes to the lab. I'll be quiet, but I'm about to be telling y'all more about my skills. I got skills when it comes to the lab. I can cook. I definitely can cook. If you got the hex removal and you felt things leaving from your body, no, I can cook. When it comes to these baths, no, I can cook, man. So just save the website. I don't have the the hyperlink team. I never see everything there, so we can copy and paste and put in the chat. But I will next time. All right, just save it so you can go there. Um, thank you. Y'all see more of me. And yo, it doesn't hurt to hit me up, like to text me about some of the stuff that y'all love as favorites. I think I need to put together a couple of spell boxes. I'll talk about that at another time. But I want to know, did y'all get the message about the identity theft and leveling up? You know, there was one more thing. I'm gonna just give it to y'all real quick. Cause I had a homie that hit me up. Mad people losing their IGs and their Facebooks because of hackers. But the whole time, every time that happened, everybody was like, in the space of like, new year, I'm cutting off the old, I'm moving into the new space, this, that, and the third. Uno don't understand when you say, I want all new things. Sometimes spirit come and take away all the things that you built up to see what you're really capable of building in the new space. Don't fret. Don't fret. Don't hate. You're not hating. You love it. I know. See, that's why those. That's what I'm saying. I have access to many different things. Don't let me start speaking Spanish to you. All right. But I digress. When you say I want all new things and things that cut off, people don't call you no more. You trying to holler at people, you can't get through. People numbers change. You ain't get the new number. Somebody got a new page. They ain't hit you up with the like or the ad, whatever the case may be. Yo, you say, oh snap, my little personal ritual worked. Yes, your personal ritual worked. Understand that you have magic yourselves. It ain't always about other people. You have magic yourself. So be careful of what your tongue says, because it has magic. You've been chanting mantras for a minute. You've been sitting and hollering at your folks for a minute. Know that you have magic of the tongue. So don't be afraid when things start materializing into this new space that you're in. Some of your friends just not gonna meet the same frequency that you're in. If you get to the bag and you know how to move, you know how to book flights and get to hotels and hook up with who you gotta hook up with to get things to move, and they can't. Don't drag them along. They gotta figure that out for themselves. You feel me? Because you're not gonna get where you need to go. Travel light, east. Okay. All right, so that's all I want to give to you all. This is from the heart. It's a total channel feeling. I'm like, all right, download. I got to give this to y'all. I want to give it to you right now, especially right now in this space of this whole. Everybody's gonna feel the love. Everyone's gonna feel like they want to be pulled up. Just like enjoy it, but at the same time, like don't get clouded. Enjoy it. Love it for what it is, what it is, what it is in a moment, but know that the long-term vision is what's true. Right now is a lot of playful energy. Play with it. Learn how to be comfortable in it now and having gratitude for this passion that is available. Because passion is that hot fire, okay? But let that passion also let you know what you really, 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 really want down the line. That's going to come with more groundedness, okay? And the groundedness is when you allow yourself to get dragged a little bit through the mud, like, that don't feel so great. But it's going to hurt, like growing pains. You're going to grow, you're going to level up. So level up, don't level down. Peace, love, and bliss. Enjoy your happy holy days. Corey days. However shows up for you. No judgment on this side. And I will holler at y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned to the HOC Wellness Shop, because I will have some things on there for Valentine's Day moving forward for you all. And the Occult College store, where your things that you're going to need for your rituals are going to be there. Okay? I'm out. Much love to you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm out.